Had a lot of questions for our newly named New York City Schools Chancellor Meisha Ross Porter. She most recently has been serving as the Bronx executive superintendent. Moving on to the new role now of chancellor, she will be making history as the first black woman to hold that position. In our exclusive sit-down interview, News 12's Christy Reeder got some answers to many of your questions.
What would you want to, reach out there and tell our parents just that maybe are concerned about, my kids falling behind or concerned about sending them because of safety? What do you want those parents to hear from you?
Yeah, well, that I too am a parent of a 10th grade student who is in in-person learning and is excited about going back to in-person learning. And it was something we talked about as a family, and I know that every family has to make that decision, but what I can promise is that we will always center health and safety. We have plenty of PPE to ensure that students have what they need to wash their hands, to mask up and all of that. I'm a mama, so I'm not gonna put anybody else's baby where I wouldn't put my own.
We are still in a pandemic.
Yep.
COVID's still there. So how do we make sure that we are protecting, the kids and educators in the classroom? What are your plans for that?
Well, I will say that, I think we've done a phenomenal job of putting the safety measures in place, ensuring that there's PPE in every school, ensuring that social distancing requirements are in place.
And there are many issues she must tackle right away. A big one, the digital divide. Just this week, it made headlines that the company in charge of advanced placement testing wouldn't let students take the test using city-issued iPads.
When you hear digital divide, what are your ideas that are already going on how we can fix that?
Well, first, we're definitely disappointed with the College Board decision, and looking forward to them reconsidering and really rethinking that. But I want to really just acknowledge the way that communities have come together around a digital divide. First of all, we've put 500,000 devices in the hands of young people. Yesterday, I saw our borough president delivering Chromebooks to a school in the Bronx. And this is a moment, the digital divide has to be closed by everyone.
And that's the big message. Get everyone involved. Christy Reeder, News 12.